Social media can be a great tool. Twitter is where I ask people about my skits. Instagram is where I show myself jumping in a bin. But for footballers and football clubs, can be a bit of a problem. Arsenal. Right. Where do we start with Arsenal on social media? Right, it's a bit embarrassing when your club record signing has to correct his own club's social media team after they tagged him on Instagram as Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Lads, he is a £70 million player, the most expensive import in the history of your club. Why are you confusing him with a makeshift right back whose mother is banned from the training ground?
Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain likes Arsenal Fan TV tweet calling for Arsene Wenger to leave the club.
Christ, can you imagine this man's heart rate when he realised what he'd done? You've just accidentally liked a post calling for the dismissal of your goddamn employer, the man responsible for your career.
I didn't mean to like that post earlier, obviously. Didn't even realise I had.
Chamberlain probably hasn't been that uncomfortable since he was asked for an honest critique of a Little Mix album.
Oh yeah, Perry, I love your music. It doesn't sound like 3 cats being strangled in the toilet.
But I'm gonna go with this one.
Arsenal captain Xhaka's wife, Leonardo Lacage, locks Instagram account after receiving death threats from sick fans.
Yeah, seems sensible. Your captain puts in a sluggish performance against Crystal Palace, and so you decide to bombard his wife with death threats online. What? Just why? Because one man performed badly at work? Well lads, if you walk into a coffee shop and the barista serves you a warm cup of horse piss, would you then A, complain to the owner, B, demand your money back, or C, attack his wife and infant child online? If you pick C, then congrats! You're the definition of a f***ing psychopath and should probably be chucked behind bars. Aston Villa, this is why footballers should stay off social media forever. Just cancel your Twitter, chuck the Instagram in a bin. It only leads to trouble, even when you have the right intentions. Listen, you all know what I think of Jack Grealish. He's a walking tub of melted Brylcreem with a soul made out of blocks of wood. But oh lads.
Daniel Crowley 10. Buzzing to score my first goal for Birmingham City and get through to the next round. That was for you and your family, bro. Benicophobe.
Lovely, a really nice touching show of support for a former teammate who's just lost his infant daughter to cancer. Great. Really well done, Daniel Crowley. Let's have a look at the comments.
Jack Grealish, sick face.
Now, I can see what happened here, alright? Grealish sees the word Birmingham and so publishes a feeling sick emoji. I mean, of course, he's the Villa captain and earlier this year was subjected to a Birmingham fan punching him in the head. But oh god, he really should have read the rest of the message. It's like the internet equivalent of turning up at a funeral and getting sick in the bastard coffin. But no, obviously, the worst social media moment in Aston Villa's history is Julian Lescott reacting to a diabolical defensive performance in a 6-0 home defeat to Liverpool by tweeting out a photo of his car. Now fair enough, alright? Point proven. You're reacting to abuse from the working class peasants who pay your wages with a Bentley shaped flex. Well, great, that's a bit like walking up to a homeless person and flashing a Rolex in their face. But then to deny it and pretend that you pocket tweeted whilst driving. I'm sorry Lescott, unless you have a bionic hand strapped to your hip, then please, that is utter horse testicles. Burnley.
Andre Gray sorry for homophobic tweet calling for gay people to burn and die.
This isn't a good look. Christ, why does every footballer who dates a Little Mix member end up embarrassing themselves on social media? Is it just spending time with this headache-inducing band of misfits? Does that somehow puncture your brain? To be fair, Gray wrote those tweets 8 years ago, but Jesus, as far as social media gaffes go, this is up there with the worst.
Is it me or are there gays everywhere? Hashtag burn, hashtag die, hashtag makes me sick.
Oh good lord. The only way those tweets wouldn't have come back to haunt that man is if the Mayans were right and the world ended in 2012. I mean, accidentally liking a Wenger tweet is bad. Tweeting a photo of a car, not great. But how do you come back from advocating the purge of homosexuals? If it was up to Gray in 2012, half the TV chat shows wouldn't exist. But don't worry, he quickly got a character reference from a former teammate. Joey Barton.
Who hasn't said dumb things when they were young? Give the lad a break. It was years ago when he said this. He was young and dumb. Joey Barton.
I mean, to be fair, to someone like Joey Barton, teenage indiscretions like this would be considered mild. His idea of being young and dumb included stubbing out a lit cigar in someone's left eyeball. Crystal Palace. Well, I could go for the James McCarthy announcement video, which was so hideously unfunny, I almost felt my brain melt into sticky fudge. A bit like what happens whenever I make it past the Big Bang Theory's opening credits. But no, here's Wayne Hennessy making a dodgy salute at a German Max Meyer taking the photograph and then please his innocence by pretending to be ignorant of World War II. How? Liverpool.
Paul Konchesky's mother Carol brands LFC fans Scout Scum and Facebook tirade.
Oh good Christ.
To all you Liverpool Scout Scum out there, never mind the Cockney. Take a real look at your team, stop living off the path that team are shit, anyone made mistake is the Cockney never should have left Fulham.
Now, like your average 50-year-old housewife, Mrs. Konchesky probably thought she would have a reach of about 20 people. But no, as a mother of a famous footballer at one of the biggest clubs on the planet, this was always going to find its way into the public domain. Poor old Paul, this was the last thing he needed. I'm guessing for Christmas he probably had his mother's laptop stuffed in a bin. Angelo Bona. Wolves. Here's how Wolves celebrated a home draw with Newcastle last season.
We all love Big Willie.
Christ, don't let Anthony Gracie tweet that. Anyway, that's the end of the video, lads. Let me know what was the worst social media at your club. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to go like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I'll talk to you in a while.